Black First, Land First leader Andile Mngxitama wants to join hands with the EFF in the fight against ABSA. Former EFF MP Andile Mngxitama has called for a truce with EFF leader Julius Malema. Andile calls his former comrade to put non-essential differences aside and unite in a fight against white monopoly capital. He says the EFF and BLF can together occupy ABSA Bank and force it to pay back the money it allegedly stole from taxpayers during the apartheid era. EFF has so far remained silent on the issue of the missing billions. BLF leader Andile Mngxitama joins us over the phone now. Good evening, Andile. What is your proposal to the EFF?
Our proposal to the EFF, and is open to all the people who are fighting against corruption, is that we should all put pressure on ABSA after the preliminary report has been issued. We know that report, the findings are solid. There is enough evidence, and more people have come out to support those findings. What is needed is ABSA to pay the money, and we can see that ABSA is playing delaying tactics, hiding behind technicalities, and even inventing lies. We must put absolute pressure, and we are calling on all people who have been saying they're fighting against corruption to join hands with us and to force ABSA to pay back the money. And one of the actions that we are contemplating is to occupy some of the main centers of ABSA to make sure that it pays attention to the call. So that's what we said. We extended a hand to the EFF leader, because EFF has been very confusing to many of us. It is the first to call for the occupation of ABSA a year ago. It hasn't done so, and the messages that it's been sending are very confusing, including when it joined hands with the DA, which is a party of white monopoly capital. Now, this is an opportunity if EFF is serious about fighting corruption. If EFF is serious about fighting white monopoly capital, it's a great opportunity to join hands with us who have been fighting this battle, so that we can make sure that money is returned and the students can benefit and the unemployed black youth can also benefit. But it's really, the ball is in the court of EFF now.
And do you think the EFF will acknowledge your appeal?
Well, it is for us to make the appeal. It is for them to reject it. We will make this appeal to the churches. We'll make this appeal to other people. Of course, if the EFF rejected this appeal, and its silence up to now, by the way, it's very worrying. It indicates that EFF's call, a lot of people have said it, that it seemed like EFF's fight against corruption, as we've seen in the Nkandla situation, was not really fighting against corruption. It was merely a political battle calculated to damage President Zuma and also to call for regime change. Now, if they reject this call we have made, and we have said we know we differ with them, we have differences, there's no doubt, but can we all unite for national interest and make sure that ABSA pays back the money? If they don't come with us, it shall prove the accusation that EFF is controlled from London true. It will simply mean that the interests of Barclays Bank and the interests of South African capital are the ones that controls EFF. EFF does not stand for the interests of black people. So let's see if they will reject this call. And it's a call that we make very humbly. It's a call that we make with the hope that those who are serious will respond to it.
The EFF has been on a warpath when it comes to demanding the money back. Your appeal to them can leave the party in a catch-22 situation, whether to support or decline. Did you factor this in before making the appeal?
No, we don't know. I mean, why would it affect EFF badly to fight for the right thing? It is EFF, it is not even us, who have said they're going to occupy ABSA a year ago. They've not done so. They've given ABSA 30 days rather. That was October 2015. That is before they went to London. Since they've returned from London, they have been completely silent on these big issues. Now we are saying, let us, as a nation, as a people, suspend our differences because they're not that important. What is important is to fight for the right things for our people. And this issue of apartheid corruption is one of the biggest, and it includes billions and billions of rands. So we're asking for EFF to show where it stands, Does it stand with white capital, or does it stand with black people? Does it stand with us who want change and want to end corruption, or does it support white corruption? Really, now is the time for them to step up. On our part, we've been consistent. The problem in South Africa is one of white monopoly capital, and it includes massive corruption by white capital. We have been vindicated. The preliminary report of the public protector shows that the BLF has been correct all along to say that let us investigate the 26 billion. Access 3.2 billion, which has been now the report is about, is just a small part of the 26 billion. Once we've done with ABSA, we go to the rest, which includes, of course, the companies owned by Johan Rupert.